My name's Mansoor, Mansoor actor. I have a personal health budget for my daughter Hanna. I'm a member of the NHS England's Personalised Care Strategic Co-Production Group. We're a small group of people, meet monthly at the Oval in London. From a cross-section of backgrounds, my personal background is from aeronautical engineering. I have a personal health budget for my daughter Hanna. She was diagnosed shortly before her first birthday with a chromosome abnormality. What this meant for Hanna at the time was that she was unable to sit up unaided. She had lots of seizures, between 30 and 40 a day, and basically it's ended Hanna having severe learning and physical disabilities. Before we had a personal health budget, we had care agencies coming to us to look after Hanna. Varying results, so it wasn't great. We were just existing. There was nothing really to look forward to. It was just basically keeping her alive, just trying to keep her safe. We were on guard all the time with these carers because we weren't sure what was going on. We'd caught one or two of them falling asleep or at night when they were supposed to be doing a waking watch. In relation to getting a personal health budget, I actually attended a People Hub event in Preston in 2013. And there was a lady called Jo Fitzgerald who gave a presentation on personal health budgets. And she told her story and her son's story, a young man by the name of Mitchell. I came away from that event thinking that is the solution for Hanna and her family. I started knocking on a few doors, and then eventually in July 2014 I ended up with a personal health budget. There was a lot of hurdles to pass. Quite a few obstacles were put in our way to getting a personal health budget. However, we overcame these. Since having a personal health budget, we ended up choosing our own PAs. We had control of who came into our house finally. Didn't feel as though we were being judged by these PAs anymore, because ultimately they're like the extended family. Now, finally, we've been able to go on a holiday. Hanna's PAs move in with Hanna when we're away on holiday. Prior to having a personal health budget, Hanna was in and out of hospital regularly. Every time we went into hospital, myself or my wife would end up having to stay with her because the equipment that she had, the hospital staff weren't trained to use Hanna's ventilator, so we would have to stay with her and look after her in hospital. But now, she still gets unwell on occasion. However, we don't go to hospital now. We manage her at home. The care staff, because they've got used to working with Hanna now, say they'll give her oxygen, physio, they'll do any intervention that's required. If they're not totally comfortable, myself and my wife are always here on hand, and we will do whatever's required. We get a great service from Hanna's lead chest consultant. He's at the end of an email. And even her chest consultant has said to us on numerous occasions, keep her at home. She gets better care at home than what she would get here in the hospital. When she's indoors, she falls asleep. When she's out, she just loves the great outdoors. It doesn't matter what the weather's like. So long as she's out, she's happy. She's wide awake, she's alert.
So I've known Hanna since she was 2.5. I started working with her at home in 2008. Since we've got the personal health budget in 2014, I can only say things have got better. We've got more choice and there's more personalisation for Hanna. We don't struggle covering shifts. We can use the hours best to suit Hanna. She's achieving more. We're now able to take her away for short breaks in places like Centre Parks, where we can staff that 24/7 with our care team because we've got that flexibility.
For me, the outcome that I've had for my daughter, I'd like that to be duplicated everywhere for anyone who has a personal health budget or needs a personal health budget. And I think the professionals also, they we're on that same journey together, and I think the professionals want what I want also, which is a good outcome for patients. I think if they're bolder, more imaginative, and treat patients how they would want to be treated, I think, in fact, no, I don't, I'm sure we will get there and we will have better outcomes for everybody.